Hello everyone, welcome to Static GKT quiz number 284. This video is aimed to help you with your state and central government exams like SSC, UPSC, state PCS and banking and insurance related examinations like RRB, IBPS, etc. I'm Ritrisha from GKToday and I'll be taking you through this. At which among the following the quicksand will be found? Correct answer is riverbanks, near lakes or in marshes. So quicksand is basically a colloid hydrogel consisting of fine granular material like sand, silt or clay and water. So in a very simple way of explaining is it's like a loose sand which is floating on water. So quicksand forms in saturated loose sand when the sand is suddenly agitated. When water in the sand cannot escape, it creates a liquefied soil that loses strength and cannot support weight. So it cannot support weight means whenever you throw something in it or you try to walk over it, you will probably just sink into it. What would be the percentage of glucose in the urine of a healthy person? Correct answer is 0%. So the normal amount of glucose in urine is 0 to 0.8 mmol per liter, which is millimoles per liter, which is very near to 0%. A higher measurement could be a sign of a health problem. Diabetes is the most common cause of elevated glucose levels, and usually doctors perform a simple test to confirm the diagnosis. A cyclotron is a particle accelerator. So a cyclotron is a type of particle accelerator invented by Ernest Lawrence in 1929-30 at the University of California, Berkeley and patented in 1932. A cyclotron accelerates charged particles outwards from the center along a spiral path. A four-chambered heart is found in which of the following? Correct answer is mammals and birds. So amphibians have three chambers, just so you know, because they also have separation of chambers. So crocodilians and birds and mammals show complete separations of heart into two pumps for a total of 4 heart chambers. Which among the following is not a carnivorous plant? Correct answer is marshmallow. So marshmallow is just a perennial species indigenous to Europe. However, water wheel plant, Venus flytrap, pitcher plant, all of these are carnivorous. Standard time zones can be defined by the geometrical subdivision of Earth's spheroid into how many parts? Correct answer is 24. So there are 24 standard time zones, but there are more time zones. If each time zone were only 1 hour apart, there would be only 24 in the world. However, the international date line creates 3 more. Also, several time zones are only 30 or 45 minutes apart according to convenience because time zones don't want to pass through a single country. You don't want too many time zones going through a single country because it makes it difficult for people in that country to tell time or to communicate. So until unless it's a very big country, usually you only have one time zone, and in order to make sure that there are not too many time zones, we usually divide it as per our convenience. So there are more time zones than just 24. However, there are only 24 standard time zones. What is the atomic number of transuranic elements? Correct answer is greater than 92. So transuranic elements are chemical elements with atomic numbers greater than 92, which is the atomic number of uranium. So uranium's atomic number is 92 and any element with atomic number greater than that are transuranic or transuranium elements. All of these elements are unstable and decay radioactively into other elements. Who among the following worked on tuberculosis? Correct answer is Robert Koch. So Heinrich Hermann Robert Koch was a German physician and microbiologist. As one of the main founders of modern bacteriology, he identified the specific causative agents of tuberculosis, cholera, and anthrax and gave experimental support for the concept of infectious disease, which included experiments on humans and other animals. Sun eclipse occurs at which of the following phase of moon? Correct answer is new moon. A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth, Sun and Moon align in space with Earth between the Sun and Moon, and a solar eclipse happens when it's the opposite phase of the moon, that is new moon, when the moon passes between the Sun and the Earth. When a person has a saving account in the bank assumes the position of debtor. So bank functions as an agent or agency when it buys or sells securities on behalf of the customer or collects and makes payments on behalf of the customer. But when it keeps a deposit, a saving account deposit for the Customer it is, assuming the position of the debtor. That's all for today's quiz. Until the next video, goodbye.